It's kind of pathetic, you get all erratic about dirty dishes congesting the sink. I'm tired of your bothers, remember our fathers that dwelled in a world filled with rubbish and stink. But when all hope was lost, someone raised from the dust. He was handsome and cunning, his haircut had style, courage was shining in his eyes as he said, screw you guys, mind your own business, I'm off now, goodbye.
Huzzah, he's off now, goodbye.
Junk. Junk. And more junk. A life of order and happiness. Oh, my bad. That was junk too. Well, that does it. I need to leave this dump. Fortunately, this time my plan is foolproof. This time everything will work out. Where did I put my list? Heck, I really have to get away from this junkyard. Ah, there's my list. Let's see. Seems like I've packed almost everything I need. All I need now are some provisions. The toothbrush, a pair of socks, and a bolt cutter. A bolt cutter? What the... Well, guess I must have had a reason to put it on the list. What's this? A sock? That explains why I've had such cheesy dreams. Blech. Nah, like always, there's only junk on TV. My father left me a trunk before he left me. I don't want to open it. I don't want to be disappointed yet again. Whoa! What the toothbrush bailed out on me. Guess I should have kept it in a more germ-free environment. Come on, brushy, brushy, brushy. Come to Papa. Oh, crap. I need a better plan to catch it. Nope. The corner once was a good hiding place, but that's the first place Tony will look. Locked. Tony must have the key. Ah! Whoa, what's that? A guillotine so I won't enter her room? Whoa, that girl has issues. I honestly wonder why we were ever together at all. Another note from Tony. What's she complaining about now? Stay out of my room. You have no business in there anymore. Who does Tony think she is? I've got better things to do than rummage through her drawers. Ah, the first aid kit. It saved my life several times. But since the time I tried to build a shrapnel-propelled jet, there's no Band-Aid left. The only thing in there now is Tony's tranquilizer. Will you please clean the bathroom for once? Yeah, right, in her dreams. No, I haven't finished packing yet. Blech, what gnat's piss. Ugh. This doesn't have to be cleaned yet. That's what I've been telling Tony for months. You're not supposed to eat on the sofa. I keep finding leftovers in it. Huh? Well, isn't that a good thing? Seems there are still some wasabi peas in there. But without something to put them into, I'm not collecting them. But without... Do the dishes already. They won't do themselves. Oh, yeah? Well, I'll take that chance. Blech, what gnat's piss. Ugh. You scoffed all the food yet again. And I keep finding your crap in the fridge. What the hell's wrong with you? Huh? I don't understand the question. I'll have a quick look. See if I can find something useful in the pockets. Hey, there really was something in there. A sock. Cool. Huh, not a chance. The handle is missing and I can't get my fingers into the cracks. Ouch! I'm not sticking my hand in there again. Ooh, cold. Ooh, cold. I may not be an expert, but I'm sure I need a hot wash. But something's still missing. I need something flammable to start the fire. In you go. I may not be an expert, but I'm sure I need a hot wash. But something's still missing. I may not be an expert, but I'm sure I need a hot wash. But something's still missing. I wonder if I can find the second sock in here. Nope, no second sock anywhere to be seen. I may not be an expert, but I'm sure I need a hot wash. Whoa, look at that. The sock changed color. Well, where's the other one? Clear case of subtractive color mixing. Ouch! Damn it! That's hot! Socks? Check. I won't have a use for this junk once I'm in Elysium. I should stick to the list. Bolt cutter, for whatever reason. Check. Nah, I don't think this will work without the right bait. No, I haven't finished packing yet. I think I can find a better place for used oil. The fresh water supply, for instance. Let's get rid of this thing. What gnat's piss? Seems there are still some wasabi peas in there. I guess these will make good provisions for the journey. That would make excellent bait, but a total waste without a trap. I should use my provisions wisely. It'll be a long journey. The mouse skedaddled long ago, which doesn't mean that its plan was better than mine. I should use my provisions wisely. It'll be a long journey. Now the little bugger's in for a surprise. Come on, brushy, brushy, brushy. Come to Papa. Ha! Gotcha! Ha! Gotcha! I'll make you suffer the next time I brush my teeth. Toothbrush. Check. Provisions. Check. Ha! Seems like I've packed everything. Oh, I can't close it anymore. Oh, seems like I've got to unpack something. But what? It doesn't take that much space. It doesn't take that much space. It doesn't take that much space. I'll never be able to close the suitcase with a monster like that in there. I mean, I won't need a bolt cutter where I'm going. I wonder why it was on the list in the first place. Now it fits. Packed and ready to go. I think I just strained something.
Hey, Rufus, you should save your energy for the unavoidable drop into the abyss.
Yeah, thanks, Wenzel. You can save your sarcasm for someone less well-prepared than me. This time, I took everything into account. It'll be a stroll in the park.
Ah, that's what you said last time. It took us days to remove the cactus spikes from your butt, remember?
That's all toxic runoff under the bridge. This time, everything will work out. And when finally an Elysian orbit pixie massages my back, I'll ask her to pause for a minute so I can laugh about you.
Whatever. But say, can I have your stuff when you're gone?
Yeah, sure, help yourself. As if anything on this dump is valuable. It's time for me to leave all this behind.
Great. I hope you remembered to calibrate the harpoon.
I'll do that later, after I've stored everything in the pod.
Well, then hurry up. Well, you know that the Organon are always on time.
There. Now where shall I put it? There's no room there. There's no room there. Oh, I really wanted to take the suitcase along. The storage space is closed. There's nothing that needs to be screwed here. I'll have to load the suitcase first. I want to be better prepared this time. And a sensor, my masterpiece. I've been working on this for so long. It must have been since Monday. Yeah, there are loose nuts, but that's okay. There's nothing that needs to be screwed here. I've welded this thing long enough now. No problem. Oh, crap. It's screwed tight. I might be able to do without this. This could be useful. That's where the seat was attached. I'll need some kind of replacement. There's nothing that needs to be screwed here. There's no room there. Nah, he can't help me with that. He's too clumsy and stupid. He'll have a hard time without a good friend like me. Trusty Wenzel. I wonder how he's going to cope without me. I should send him a postcard. Hey, Wenzel, still stuck in no man's land? It's your own fault, dunce. Yeah, something along those lines. Hey, Wenzel. Any signs of the Organon yet?
Nope, but they'll be here. The Organon are always on time. It's no accident that we set the town hall clock by them.
Do you also think there are boundless riches in Elysium?
Don't know. I'm happy with what I got.
Yeah, but I will have so much more. Aw, poor Wenzel. About the plan.
Are there any problems?
Problems? No. No. The plan is perfect. But... the suitcase doesn't fit into the pod.
So you didn't think of adding some storage space?
Of course I thought of it, but
So what's the problem?
I already told you. There is no problem. The plan is perfect.
And who am I to contradict you?
No one.
Anything else?
Now, what happens when I've got the pod ready?
We wait for the Organon cruiser. As soon as it's here, you light the fuse and jump into the cockpit. You have calibrated the harpoon, right?
Not yet, but there'll be plenty of time for that.
If you say so.
All right. Pack, calibrate, light fuse, and... I'll launch myself into the upper spheres!
Well, at least there's a chance that the magnet will hit the cruiser. But...
No buts. This time, everything will work. I'll show you. I'll show everybody.
it will be a spectacle, no doubt. Any other problems?
No problems. Why?
Of course not. Of course. How could I ever think such a thing?
I'll go back to work then.
You better do that. You haven't got much time left.
Oh, crap! The battery's using up all the space. There. And now? There we go. But how's it going to be attached? And more importantly, where shall I sit? There. Now where shall I put it? There's nothing that needs to be screwed here. Boy, it's attached firmly. And it won't fit in here. I'd rather not. I just got that from there. That's where the seat was attached. I'll need some kind of replacement. This isn't much use now, I guess. This isn't much use now, I guess. This isn't much... But how's it going to be attached? And more importantly, where shall I sit? And it won't fit in here. Locked. Deponia must have the key. Ouch! Hot! No problem. Oh, crap. It's screwed tight. He's blocking the way to the village center. Oh, it doesn't matter, though. I'm going the other direction anyway. Hello, Hannock.
Hey, well...
Rufus.
Ah! I'm really terrible with names.
Is the tunnel closed again?
Yes, we had another collapse in Sector 7.
Another junk slide? All this trash is really driving me nuts. I'm glad I'll be gone for good soon.
Are you?
You bet.
Well, I only know you won't be leaving through this tunnel.
Did you see Tony anywhere?
Tony?
Big, angry, breathes fire. My former girlfriend.
Ah! Tony! Well, I guess she's down in her store, working, like everybody else, except you.
I'll finally leave this junk heap of a planet.
Huh. Oh, yeah. Another one of your brilliant plans?
This time, it's absolutely foolproof.
Yeah, that's right. You being a fool and all. But I reckon you running around here has got nothing to do with any other problems.
No, it hasn't.
Well, good for you.
Okay, the plan itself is foolproof, but...
Here we go.
I removed the seat, but where do I put the battery now? And where do I sit?
Well, seems like you need a kind of seat with a battery compartment.
A seat with... I've never seen anything like it.
Well, I have. I had one just like that. It was pretty comfortable, until I accidentally found the switch.
Don't worry, I'll make it. All right.
You go.
Nope, I've been sitting on my butt long enough. Maybe with this. Yikes! Maybe with this. Yikes! It's hot enough. Maybe with this. Yikes! Maybe with this. Yikes! Tony always had weird tastes concerning flowers. Ouch! Damn it! That's hot! The drinking water is so brackish that things get cleaner by not washing them. Let's get rid of this thing. It's already lit. Hey, I didn't unscrew the mailbox for that. Yeah, I'm about 80% sure of that. Ha! There you go. Ha! There you go. There. The capsule is ready. Now, all I have to do is calibrate the harpoon. There. Too bad the two directions of the control stick are blocked, but who needs those anyway? The main thing is that the crosshairs are right on the tracks. And then I'm gone. Ha! This will be a walk in the park. did it! Now, I'll just light the fuse and boom! Well, that should be it. Stand by, Wenzel. Ah!
Hello, Rufus.
Tony, why are you sneaking around like that?
This is still my house, remember? Well, it's not as obvious now since someone stole my mailbox. Oh, that reminds me. I'm supposed to give you this letter.
A letter?
Rufus, it's almost time.
Yes, I know. Sorry, Tony, but it's over. Once the fuse is lit, I'll be gone for good.
If only that was true.
No, it's too late. You can beg all you want, but I won't take you along with me.
Can I have that in writing?
I'm leaving. For good.
I gave up hope of that a long time ago.
I better not touch this again. It's all set up and ready to go. This will be the most spectacular departure ever. Now is when it counts. Hullabaloo. Well, maybe I should read the letter. Dear Mr. Bridger, we're happy to inform you, blah, blah, blah. Get to the point, will ya? Unfortunately, the delivery of your screws will be delayed for... Please find enclosed a voucher for a pack of rivets. We apologize for any inconvenience this might have caused. Sincerely yours. Just a second. Screws? Whew, what a maneuver. Hey, my suitcase is here too. It must have got entangled in the chain. Just like I planned. Ugh, I'm getting dirt between my teeth already. Ugh, I better leave it closed for now. A well-oiled gearbox. It already has plenty of oil stains. I'll never be able to open it with that. What? Hey! Aggressive little bugger. As long as it's active, I'll never be able to grab it. What? Hey! Not a chance. I'd need fingers like Wenzel's to reach into those cracks. I'll save my telekinetic powers for later. A wire grating. There's a shaft leading upward behind it. There's a flood of trash behind it. Reminds me of my ex-home. Why? Those are still good. You don't play with food, unless it's really funny. The shape reminds me of something.
This is unbelievable. This is just impossible. I think I'm getting dizzy.
Are you suffering from vertigo, Miss Gold? You should have stayed in your cabin. It was foolish of you to go against my orders.
What's going on here, Bailiff? Did you know about all this? Just a minute. All of you knew about this, right? The whole Organon is involved in this? Did you really think you could just keep it a secret? Wait until Cletus hears about this.
But you won't be telling him anything about it. You will be a good girl and wait here until the Prime Controller arrives.
And then? What then? I am an Elysian, not one of his office clerks. How does he plan to assure my silence?
Just you wait, Miss Gold. I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Holy smoke! A real orbit pixie! I bet she'll be pretty thankful once I've rescued her from the clutches of the Dark Exchequer. Let's go! Rufus to the rescue! Ha-ha! Take that!
No, don't! Ah!
What's that? Ah!
Oops, guess that was the wrong lever.
You damned fool! How dare you mess with the plans of the Organon? Men, throw him overboard!
You need to catch me first, but I'm much too fast for you, see? First I'm here, and now I'm gone. Here, gone. Ouch. I was so close. But no, the minute I see a beautiful damsel in distress, wham! Well, I guess that's just who I am. I'm simply a die-hard do-gooder. Toro! Hey, I said Toro! If anything, he seems even more bored now. Ah, Miss Hinkle lost her dachshund. Well, I'm sure it'll turn up. I mean, there wasn't much kerosene in the turbine after all. Locked. Huh. It can probably be opened from the inside. Oh, great. The rust bucket's dead, but the lock is still working. The windshield is encrusted with dirt. Oh, there's a sign behind it. Maybe the name of the driver? Sure, Puff. Huh, that could spell anything. What's going on here? I haven't seen such a crowd in front of the town hall since... Well, since the mayor wanted to introduce a tax on the lack of political commitment.
Please form a line, people. Draw a waiting...
Oh, draw a waiting number, and the mayor will see you in a short while.
What's going on here? Did someone refill the peanut jar?
A girl fell from the sky. They say she's a real beauty. The mayor is about to decide who's going to give her shelter.
Yeah, well, I doubt he'll have a hard time to decide once he's heard my story. I saved that girl from the dark exchequer. I am responsible for her.
Nice try, buddy. But I've made up a good story, too. Mine even has a dragon in it. So move to the back of the line and draw a number like everyone else.
I hate lines. Number 66. Almost my lucky number. Hardly ever saw such stupid hats. The mayor wants to decide what? Who will what? Give her shelter?
Low-Tech thinks the girl should be, integrated into our community. And someone has to nurse her back to health. I hope the mayor will choose me. She could give me a hand in the mud pits. Ever since I cut my fingertips while scrubbing rust, I tend to get infected cuticles.
You want her to scrub rust for you? That's outrageous.
Why? What do you want the girl for? Rufus? Rufus!
Huh? Oh, what? Nice hats. Did I miss a trend or something?
The roofer switched to making hats, because it hasn't rained for months.
I see. And I'm sure the trousers are from the guy who used to make tarps, right?
Hey, my wife made them for me.
Well, thanks for nothing. Well, how do I get to the mayor?
That's easy. Take a number and stand at the end of the line.
Couldn't you let me cut in? See, I'm in a bit of a hurry, and...
I see. Well, if that's the case... Do you want my chair? Shall we get you something to drink while you're waiting? We could bake a cake for you, too.
Really? I like cactus cake, but no raisins. Thanks very much. And... Oh. I see. Crap. Now I'm hungry. I'll skedaddle. Anyone want to swap? I've got a pair of 6s.
Look, 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 look.
The next round's yours? Damn. Anyone want to swap? I've got a...
And so?
Damn. The post office will be open... O'clock? O'clock? What o'clock? There's something missing here. Every office needs a good soul. Maybe someone should tell the mayor. Hello, Lottie.
You too.
You too? Dear me, what a day.
Where's the girl from Elysium?
Princess Sugar...
Yeah, Princess Sugar Bottom? Oh, she's lying around in the assembly hall. Of course, I knew you came because of her. It's always the same. Always the same. A beautiful young girl in a tight jumpsuit falls from the sky heavily injured, and immediately everyone's falling over themselves to help her. Hussy! Hussy!
I want to see the mayor.
Everyone...
Everyone does. Take a number and wait your turn.
Can you make an exception and let me in before the others?
It's your turn when
Your number comes up!
No exceptions.
Not even for me?
Especially not for you!
But the line isn't moving at all. Who's next anyway?
Number 62. I think that's Wenzel.
Wenzel is also applying? But Wenzel isn't even here.
Well, it's his turn. Wenzel is up next.
No exceptions!
I officially want to deregister my residence here on Deponia.
Although a lot of people will be glad to hear that. Me, for instance.
That won't be possible today!
The mayor is pretty busy at the moment.
I'll skedaddle.
Don't let the door hit you.
Goal! I have to talk to her. She's got to know who her savior is.
Rufus, do you have to snoop around here?
Hi, Inspector Gizmo.
That's Dr. Gizmo. As you know, I hold all 3 positions in this emergency station. And right now, I'm a doctor. And as a doctor, I have the right to ask, why are you bothering my patient?
She's an acquaintance of mine. I wanted to see how she's doing. Her name is Goal.
So, the Elysian is an acquaintance of yours, eh? Very funny. Well, as long as your lacking sense of reality doesn't keep me from doing my job, knock yourself out. Look after your acquaintance. But make it snappy. Rufus, that's enough.
What? Come on!
Enough daydreaming for today. My patient needs rest. Well, at least I guess that she needs rest. In order to know for sure, she would have to wake up first.
She's unconscious. What's wrong with her? What does she need?
To be more conscious, obviously. For further tests, she would have to be awake. Unfortunately, none of my remedies seem to work.
Well, how about some really strong coffee?
Ha! The coffee that can be of help here needs to be brewed.
Doesn't every coffee need to be brewed?
Yes, right, but
Hey, not to worry, Dr. Gizmo. I have a plan.
do the world a favor and spare us your plans, Rufus. Your wacky plans have never done anyone any good. Except that the mayor granted me a larger file cabinet for patients' histories.
How peacefully she sleeps. This calls for extra strong coffee. The balloons seem to have been stored here for quite a while. I wonder what occasion they're meant for, and why my face is on some of them. The balloons seem to have been stored here for quite a while, and why my face is on some of them.
Stop right there! The post...
The post?
Until when?
Until the sign says that it's open!
But there's no clock there.
Very observant. And now...
Get away from that door!
This is Wenzel's house. He'll be flabbergasted when he hears about my newest adventure. I bet he'll be pretty disgruntled, because he decided not to come with me. He'll start shaking and get crying fits. Why am I not as cool and daring as you, Rufus? I also want to experience such great excitement. But deep down in his heart, he knows that he just isn't cut out for this. He'll get seriously depressed. Oh boy, I really hope he's home. Wenzel!
Hey, Rufus. Back already? That was really fast this time.
Yeah. This time, I almost made it. Unfortunately, like so often, my human kindness got in my own way.
Of course. That darn human kindness of yours. It's always getting into your way, right?
Indeed.
You never get anything done anymore.
Well, there are just too many humans.
They should all be...
drowned in the red rust sea. Exactly.
That darn human kindness. By the way, thanks for all your stuff.
What? Wait, isn't that my chest?
Well, you said I could have your stuff if your plan works out.
But...
And your plan did work out. You just said so yourself, didn't you?
Yes, but...
Well, that's settled then.
Have you heard about that woman from Elysium?
Who hasn't? This wouldn't have anything to do with you, by any chance.
Hey, you know me. Wherever there's a woman that needs rescuing, I'm there.
You're right. There really does seem to be a connection.
I was there when the girl fell from the sky.
It's all right. I'm sure it was just an accident.
No, you're getting this all wrong. I saved her.
Of course you did.
Don't you want to go to the town hall?
To apply for giving shelter to the Elysian woman? The thought has crossed my mind. I even got a waiting number, but then I thought, what have I got to offer?
Yeah, nothing.
If I were rich or found a water vein, I might have a chance, but like this.
By the way, you're holding up the line.
So what? As long as I haven't found a water vein, I don't even have to show up.
How the hell did you manage to open the trunk?
Well, all you have to do is disengage the child-proof lock. But the only thing in there was this weird stick.
That's my father's divining rod.
You think so? Legend has it that it always brought him luck. He found the water vein Kuvak's built on with this very rod.
Yeah? Well, if my father really always had that much luck, then why didn't he manage to take me along when he left Deponia?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Hey, maybe you can find water with the divining rod.
And where, pray tell, would I start to look? In my basement? I should say that's highly improbable.
Later.
Exactly. Don't even think about it, Rufus. It's mine now.
But it's a family heirloom.
So, a gift is a gift. Boy, I can hardly wait to give it a try. Maybe I can find a well somewhere near. And once I'm rich,
we'll split 50-50.
I might lend you the rod for a couple of hours.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Never mind. It tasted of window putty anyway. If only the balloons weren't sagging so miserably, like Wenzel. If my impeccable sense of orientation doesn't fail me, I should be under the shower right now. I'm more attractive. Nope, this is a sad day for Kuvak, the day of my departure. Just a second. It says Bad Luck Rufus on these balloons. I don't think so. Never mind. He wouldn't know what to do with it. He doesn't even know what to do with himself. Looks like Tony's in her store. If I go in now, her taunting remarks will shower down on me like a hailstorm. Well, what the heck. Let's get this over with.
Well, 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 look who's back. If it isn't Evel Knievel, the man who defied gravity, the conqueror of the sky, the wind jockey, the traveler on his way to the upper spheres. And yet, here he stands, right in front of me. Who'd have thought?
Believe it or not, this time I really made it. I was on board an Organon cruiser. Its destination, Elysium.
And then the longing for me became too much to bear.
I had to choose a life of eternal bliss, which means far away from you, or saving a beautiful Elysian girl from a horrible death.
Yeah, right. Rufus is doing a selfless deed. I would love to laugh, but my belly's still aching from when you were dragged through the junk.
I'll show you. I'll wake the girl, and she'll take me to Elysium, and then you'll be sorry. You'll all be sorry. How's business?
Like, when did that interest you ever?
Who says I take an interest? I'm just being extremely polite.
First and foremost, you have an extremely distorted view of yourself.
Oh, that's because my reflection in the mirror is so blindingly bright.
Oh!
Why so cranky?
Why? You have destroyed my mailbox, devastated my backyard, gobbled down all my food supplies, and if I find out that the disappearance of my favorite pair of boots is connected in any way to the construction of your ridiculous escape pod, may God have mercy on your soul.
I had to carry the black powder in some kind of vessel, didn't I?
What?
Nothing. What are those vouchers?
They're gift vouchers. You hand them in at the post office, and they deliver the merchandise.
Cool, I'll take them.
Hey, hands off.
What?
They don't come free.
I thought they were gift vouchers.
Ugh.
The first aid cabinet is locked.
What? Did you injure yourself again?
Not yet.
Too bad. You know what? Tell me when you have. I'll have a good long laugh, and then I'll give you the key.
I've got to...
But here you... Hands off my stuff.
What? I'm just browsing.
Browsing is what paying...
Weights, anchors, metal boots, hooks, all the things you need if you want to stay moored forever. I'm more attractive. I don't think so. Never mind. Nope, this is a sad day for Kuvak, the day of my departure. Just a second. It says...
Hands off my...
I'd like to buy something.
With what? Or did you get a job recently that I don't know anything about?
I'll pay you back. Really.
Oh!
I wanted to say goodbye before I leave this dump.
New escape plans, have we? You are deluded. You'll never get out of here. Never, ever, ever. And that means I'll have you on my back for the rest of my life.
What was that?
They're gift vouchers. You hand them in it, and no, you can't have...
Then why are they called? I've got to go.
I've been saying that for years, but here you still are.
Ah, terrific. The rotten smell from Sector 9 isn't so disgusting today. Hello? I want to report a crime. Hello? Great, Inspector Gizmo seems to be out. But as soon as you accidentally drop the town elder's cane in the cesspool, he's right behind you. I'll give it another try later. Wenzel has attached a protective cover to his chimney. What an egomaniac! Where am I supposed to practice spitting now? Shouldn't he be maintaining the sewer system and removing trash landslides? Gah, lazy bum. Hey, why aren't you working?
Because some joker removed the magnets from the detonation plan, that's why.
Huh, this is a map of the trash tunnels. I'd better ask Hannock how this all works. Hello, Hannock.
Oh, hey,
Rufus?
exactly.
How exactly does that detonation plan of yours work?
Well, that's pretty exciting, actually.
Yeah, I doubt it.
The chief detonator uses magnets to mark the positions of the next 3 planned detonations. Then he rings a bell, and I give a signal to the miner who will on his part prepare the explosives in the mine shaft. And after that, we blow the thing up.
And then you start with the exciting part?
No. That's it, actually.
Yeah, I knew it. Is that your parrot?
Yes, we use it to detect dangerous fumes in the mine shaft.
Oh, what do you do when that happens?
We get a new parrot.
I see. Did you hear about the woman from Elysium?
Yes, but I really don't care. I already have a woman I can send into the mine shaft. It's too narrow in there for 2 women.
Love must be such a wonderful thing. Talk to you later.
See you,
Rufus?
exactly.
Hello?
Hello, hello. I'm starving. I've eaten nothing but worms for days now.
Ignore him. My wife sometimes talks to herself when she's down there. He must have picked that up from her.
We can't meet anymore. Although my husband is almost deaf, his bird has quite good ears.
Does Polly want a randomly chosen item from my inventory? Yeah, suit yourself.
Ah, Rufus. I thought you're on your way to Elysium. Have you come back to pay your tab?
Oh, that. Oh, well, listen, Lonzo. I planned to do that, but constructing an escape vehicle costs a lot. And,
Don't worry, Rufus. No one here expected you to make it.
Huh. Ah, great. Thanks, I guess. What's that supposed to be? Is Lonzo building a cactus press? Or a faster mixer? Impossible. He would surely have asked me to help. Lonzo.
Yeah?
Long time no see, Lonzo.
Long time indeed.
Anything new?
Hey, you know how Kuvak is. Nothing ever happens in Kuvak.
Yep, without me, this place would be dead.
Well, without you, there would be fewer explosions, I know that much.
It must be pretty sad for all of you that I'll be gone soon.
It's almost unbearable. Almost.
You won't believe what happened to me today.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. So why don't you keep your story to yourself this time?
But it's got everything. Action, drama, romance.
Oh, a dragon, too.
No.
In that case, I'm not interested.
Now that you mention it, yes, there really was a dragon.
Too late. Damn.
How about a shot of that old worry-begone?
Well, that depends. Will you ever pay me what you owe?
Of course. I just need to get some money first. But you know that I'm always true to my word.
If you find a new word that makes you look less like a fraud.
Well said, Lonzo. Well said. Tony really gets on my nerves.
Well, that's your version.
Wait, did she come here too?
Someone had to pay for the table you broke yesterday.
Yeah, that was an awesome performance, wasn't it? Look at me! I'm Tony! Scold, scold, scold! Whine! Fret, fight, scream! Yeah, I know. Perfect impression. I have to go. Adventure awaits. You know how it is.
Yeah, whatever.
I got something here that may interest you.
Really? What is it? Will you ever pay me what you... In that case...
Huh, this is a map of the trash time. I'd better ask.
Oh, the blast signal. Take cover! Imminent blast! Oh, the blast signal. Take cover! Imminent blast!
I've got to go.
I've been saying, but
Ah! Fire in the inventory! Fire in the inventory! Whew, wish I had some kind of protection suit. Ah! Fire! Whew, wish I had some kind of protection suit. Maybe. Yeah. 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 I can still recognize what it is, so I don't have to clean it. I don't like the direction this is taking at all. I don't like the direction this is taking at all. This sign deserves more attention. I mean, it's a cow, and it's drinking beer. I don't like the direction this is taking at all. I don't need any more target practice. I'm ready for the throw of my life. I don't see why I, of all people... I mean, Tony has much more experience with it. Tony says it's my turn. Now that's just unfair. I've been waiting for... This doesn't have to be waited on. Bada-boom! This doesn't have to be... Well, I think that should be it. No way! An extreme chili needs an extreme fertilizer. Put the funnel to the tunnel, my dad. I wonder if this is the... Is this really necessary? Aww. The seats are covered in tasteless pink leatherette. A puppet is pirouetting in the corner, and on the driver's sign it says, Sugar Puff. Stupid name. If I weld it shut... Lobo is looking for a new hammock. Well, that makes sense. The old one wasn't fireproof. You have to be age 6 or older to use this device. Oh, how boring is that? Ugh, I'm done with this windshield. Wenzel has attached a... What? Where am I supposed... Wenzel has attached... What? Where am I supposed to... Wenzel has attached... Where am I... Wenzel has attached... Where am I supposed to... He wouldn't know what to do with it. He doesn't even know what... If my impeccable sense of orientation doesn't fail me... Boy, it's attached firmly. If I want to drill a hole into the pipe, I'll need a different tool. I don't need any more target practice. I'm ready for the... Boy, it's attached firmly. This doesn't have to be, but it... This sign deserves more attention. I mean, and it's... Nah, the rocket can't be used for anything anymore. The only useful thing is the black powder. But how am I going to get it without blasting off my hand? This reminds me of the fireworks last New Year's. The plan with the balloons was, Oh, there must be an easier way to get to the black powder. Nah, the rocket can't be used for anything anymore. The only useful thing is the black powder. But... I'll... I'll... Well, what's this? That doesn't happen to be a super cool item that's worth more than all the waiting numbers combined.
Look.
Those morons wouldn't recognize an opportunity if it came jumping out of a bag and clawed their faces off. Well, what's this? That doesn't happen.
Look.
Put the funnel to... I wonder... There really is some blackish powder in there. But how can I extract it without blowing myself up again? But without... This sign does... I mean, and it's... I don't need it. I don't need it. But how can... Without...
What do you got there? Isn't it enough for you to... Do you really have to...
Actually, I want...
You could do that. What do you got there? Isn't it... Do you...
Actually...
You could...
It's no use holding a mirror to Tony. She'll never be able to admit to her evil personality. How can a person have so little self-awareness?
What do you got? Isn't... Do you...
Actually...
You could...
Shouldn't he be maintaining this... Hello again?
Hey!
Roof...
Exactly.
How does that...
Oh! The chief detonator uses magnets to mark the positions of the next 3 planned detonations. Then he rings a bell. And I give a signal to the miner, who will on his part prepare the explosives in the mine shaft. And after that, we blow the thing up.
Right, thanks. What
do you think? We search for, most of the time, trash. For instance, I have a whole collection of car keys for cars that have been scrapped ages ago.
Maybe you have my key, too.
I don't know. What was your name again?
Sugar Puff.
Sugar Puff? Maybe I found your key, Sugar Puff. But I need to be sure it really belongs to you. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink, you say? That sounds about right. And, do you have a special hobby?
I, love the ballet.
Bullseye! Then this must be your key. This must be your lucky day, Sugar Puff.
Yeah? I'm so happy I could just explode.
Really? I might have a one-time job for you down in the mine.
Oh, I can't remove it. But how do I get access to the power that's harbored within them? I can't crack open the... But how do I get access to... I can't crack... But how... So much power in such a heap of junk. What a waste. I don't have to... It seems the remaining question... I don't have to... It seems there... The seats are covered in tasteless and on the driver's sugar. So much power. What a waste. Already open. The seats are covered up and on the sugar. Oh, I can't remove it. But how do I get access to the power that's harbored within them? The funnel would make an excellent blowpipe. The arrow is missing a certain something, though. I intrigue myself. What wickedness can I perpetrate here? Usually I'd say funnels are for cowards, but after my third exploded tank, I intrigue myself. The arrow. This doesn't have to be, but it... I intrigue myself. Gnat's piss. The only thing to drink on the planet. Not true. I could... Come on. It can't be that hard. I mean, I manage all the... Usually I'd say fuck, but... The funnel would make an excellent blowpipe. The arrow is missing a certain something, though. The girl belongs to me.
That'll be determined by the mayor.
Where's the girl now?
She's lying in the assembly hall. Dr. Gizmo.
They say she's...
So do I. It's not easy.
Did I miss?
The roof.
And I'm sure...
Hey.
Well, thank... No.
Listen, a minute ago that was a nice little joke, but now it's half annoying.
And half...
I'll skip...
Stop right there! Where do you think you're going?
I'll go to Elysium with Goal.
In that case, you're in the wrong place. This door leads to the mayor's office, and access is
Strictly by numbers only! So draw a number or bugger off!
I'll bet Fire Officer Gizmo would like that. I'll keep that idea in mind. Dr. Gizmo?
What now?
Will she fully recover?
She'd need to wake up first to be able to tell.
Well, why don't you wake her up then?
Well, it's not that easy. I've already tried every stimulant I could find in my medicine. None of those were strong enough. She needs something much stronger.
Something much... I am much... I will...
Ha! Did you bring a kind of cup of coffee to the nth order?
I'm working.
Good.
I want to report an emergency.
An emergency? What is it?
Fire!
Impossible. My fire protection sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in fire protection sensors?
Yes, ever since you turned 8 years old, you little brat.
That was my last birthday with my dad. I got a cake. I think I even remember the fireworks.
I remember them too. Incredible how much you achieved with just 8 candles.
Robbery!
Impossible. My theft protection sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in theft protection sensors?
All emergency prevention tasks are united in one person, and that's me, as you very well know. A small village like Kuvak is just not big enough to have a doctor's practice, a fire department, and a police station separately. Or at least, that's what I thought. Ever since you turned 8, I'm not so sure about that anymore.
I have this unusual pain in my back.
You should rest in bed, at home, so get lost.
No emergency. My bad.
If you say so. It sounds too good to be true.
Could you leave me alone with her for a moment?
No.
But...
No.
Bummer. Do you have a stimulant for me?
To make you even more annoying? I don't think so. I've used up most of the stimulants on the patient, but to no avail. I still have some left in the medicine cabinet in my office, but no one except me is allowed to access it.
We'll see about that.
What was that?
Time for me to leave.
That's what I keep telling you.
What are you waiting for? Help her!
I would, but self-professed acquaintances of the patient are constant.
Self-professed acquaintances.
Why should I? I could even say get lost 1,000 times in a row and you wouldn't get it.
Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Not literally.
I'll keep that. I don't want to waste all of my explosive mojo at once. Huh? The emergency station is closed for lunch? Oh, great. Well, what if there's an emergency now? My nuclear power-propelled satellite could crash into Kuvak. Or the grizzlies could break free from my treadmills. I mean, isn't anyone thinking on their feet here? Huh? Oh, I mean... Hello?
Hey! Bye,
So you have no problem...
Seems like...
I'd rather not. I owe Lonzo 2 chairs and... I'd rather not. I got something here.
Really? Will you... In that...
Lonzo.
Yeah?
Did you hear?
Yes, don't tell me you want to start quarreling.
Well, I'm always the first in line.
Idiot.
Yes. I have to go. Adventure awaits. You know how it is.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, the blast signal. Take cover! Imminent blast!
Hello? I want to report a crime. Hello? Great, Inspector, but as soon as you accidentally... What gnat's piss? The drinking water... I can still recognize so. I can still sew. Just because Tony wants me to move out of the attic. This doesn't have to, but... Blech. Nah, like all... I can still recognize so. Wenzel has attached a protective cover to his chimney. What an egomaniac! Where am I supposed to practice spitting now? Come on. It can't be that hard to blow up. I mean, I manage all the time. Oh, there must be an easier way to get to the black powder. Gnat's piss, the only thing to drink on the planet. Huh, not true. Luckily, I'm not susceptible to I could do with a steak now. This reminds me of the fireworks last New Year's Eve. The plan with it was, that's no fun with empty balloons. It doesn't have to be. This reminds me of the plan with the balloons was just great. It was. This reminds me of it was. Usually I'd say funnels are for cowards, but after my third exploded tank.
Hey, what exactly?
I just thought it some hooks and
Okay, you don't have any friends. You are a self-centered egomaniac who doesn't give a bleep about anybody apart from himself. Besides, what makes you think you could just walk in here and take things from my store?
Couldn't I just pay you later?
Pay me later? Pay me later? How the heck are you gonna pay me back, smartass? Or did you finally, after all these years, get a real job? Did you?
Well, not exactly, but...
Isn't it enough that I still let you live at my place? That I still feed you? And I guess you think you're thanking me by letting me get rid of all the junk and garbage you produce every day. Why am I still putting up with this? I mean, really, why do I still do it? It's not like we're still... Oh, this sucks! My blood pressure! I have to meditate. Breathe in, breathe out.
Ah, ouch! Hey! Ouch! Look at that!
Ah, such a tiny wound, and what a great pleasure. That is to say, wait a minute. You dirty rat. Did you try and steal hooks from me again?
Tony, please, I'm bleeding to death here.
If there was even the slightest bit of hope that you'll ever learn from your mistakes, I'd say, suit yourself. But unfortunately, you've proven once too often that you'll never learn. So here you go. Just take the key for the first aid kit and get out of my store.
If you didn't nag all the time, maybe I'd be able to listen to what you're saying for a change. I'm as deadly as a poison dart frog, but much cooler. A poison dart, This would make a fabulous all-round tool. Nah, that's for amateurs. This would make a fabulous all-round tool. Nah, who needs fabulous all-round tools anyway? The funnel would make an excellent blowpipe. Indeed. Let the hunt begin. Come on, it can't be that hard to blow up. I mean, I manage... Oh, there must be an easier... Ah, there'll be time for... What I need now...
What the... A dart?
A little longer. And...
Oh, what am I getting mad at anyway?
Strike! Hey, Tony, I'll just grab a couple of these vouchers, okay? And while we're at it, can you do the dishes this week? I like Tony much better this way. I was beginning to fear that her body had adapted to tranquilizers. Oh, by the way, I used your family pictures to insulate a weather balloon.
Just a moment. What? Did you mention weather balloons?
No, I said vouchers. Will you look at those nifty vouchers?
Keep your hands off. I've counted them.
What have we here? Does this happen to be a little present that could improve my position in the line?
It's your turn when you...
The number comes up!
No exceptions.
These vouchers can be redeemed at the post office, provided, of course, you know someone who likes lead weights. This doesn't have to be weighted on. Bada-boom! Well, what's this? That doesn't happen.
No good.
Yeah. He wouldn't know. He doesn't. I got something here that may interest you.
Really? Will you? In that case.
Well, that's funny. I found such a thing in the junk just now.
Funny, right. It's not that I've been...
Why, that would be... Those things are all... Well,
It's not...
Why, those things...
Too bad. He keeps his beak firmly shut. It's hard to believe he can breathe like... Does Polly want a, random... Yes.
I'm stuck.
Hey, I don't abuse pets. And in exchange, they're more than happy to help me with my experiments. Does Polly... Yes, Wenzel has attached a... Where am I... Oh, there must be an easy... It doesn't have to be siphoned. I'll have to stick the funnel into something else first. Somebody seems to be hooked on hooks, but it's not me. My first invention was a combination of a water bomb. That's kind of obvious given the water quality. This is dull. Never! My inventory could burn. And Tony is not gonna... there'll be time for chemical experiments later. What I need now are... It doesn't have to be siphoned. These vouchers can be redeemed at the post office, provided, of course, you... Never! And Tony... Oh, there must be... This ad must... This could easily be a nifty miniature version of... All that's missing is some gas... I can't crack open the... But how do I get access to the... I don't have to fit... It seems the remaining... I... Where's the... Ah! Aha! Brilliant idea, Rufus! What could a lonesome bull crave more than a well-chilled glass of gnat's piss? Okay, I'll use the cow. Main thing is that it worked. I can still hear Tony's... I'll never try ride... That's below my... Toro! Oh. Toro! Oh. Toro! Oh. That would certainly upset the bull, but not enough. I'd rather... but not... but not... but not... but not... but... What's that supposed to be? Is Lonzo building a imp? I'd rather not. I got...
Will you... In that...
I got...
Will you... In that case...
What's... Is Lonzo... Imp...
Hands off my...
Although, I guess snatching it is okay. Weights, all the... Although, I wouldn't even accept this junk as a present. I guess snatching it is okay. Ah! Fire in the inventory! Whew, wish I had some kind of protection. Maybe with this. Yikes! My thing... Well, I think that's all. I can still sew. I can still sew. Just because Tony wants me to move out of the... Just because Tony...